Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Keegan. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you have any opinions you'd like to share, leave them down in the comments below. TLC is back after 15 years with their self-titled final album. TLC, the all-American, all-girl American group, who you may know off of huge hit singles like No Scrubs, Waterfall, Unpretty, a bunch of incredible tracks from 90s. And they're finally back after 15 years with their final album. We're gonna get this review started with listing the singles that came with this album, starting with Way Back featuring Snoop Dogg, which I'm going to say is probably my least favorite song on the album. It doesn't feel now. It feels like it would have been great like 3 or 4 years ago. I feel like that would have been a perfect time for that song to come out and for that to be a huge hit. After hearing that song, I wasn't really too hyped for the album. I was thinking if there was going to be an album, I didn't think there was going to be. I thought they just released that last song, but I wasn't really hyped for anything else they had. Then they came out with Haters though, and that changed my entire perspective. It's such an amazing self-empowerment song. It's really good. Like, haters gonna hate. It's just a perfect self-empowerment song. This whole album is classic TLC, just going back to their roots, and they bring it back really well. Even on the introduction, titled No Introduction, this was probably my favorite song on the album by far. This got me hyped. I was totally ready to listen to the album after hearing the introduction, and I think they did it really well. They mention a lot of their hit singles, such as No Scrubs and Waterfalls. It's Sunny definitely has a sort of, it's a summertime, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a positive song. It's something we needed now. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. It's so positive. It's something we need in this time and this era right now. The album sort of slows down with Start a Fire and American Gold, but I think that American Gold is probably my favorite song, one of my favorite songs on the album. It's got such an eerie, you got eerie vocals and it's smooth. I love it. And then TLC sort of brings it up a little bit more with Scandalous, which I thought was a great song. I love that very much. Then we get to Mothafucka, which I love this. I love this track so much. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's an incredible track, and I love it so much. And the final track on this album is beautiful, Joyride. Let's bring it back down memory lane. Sounds just such like classic TLC, and that's just the final song on the album, and then it's over just like that. And they give you a nice thanks at the beginning. It's like, no, don't let this be the end. My favorite songs on the record have got to be No Introduction, It's Sunny, Mothafucka, almost all of the tracks, honestly. And my least favorite track is, as I previously mentioned, Way Back. It doesn't feel now. It doesn't feel like the TLC, it doesn't feel like something that TLC would come out as of now. It should be a little bit before, like 4 years ago, as I mentioned. Overall, I'd have to say TLC went out with a huge bang on this album. I don't think they could have made this album any better. I think they completely perfected it. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this album review. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Peace.